my goodness, guys, take a look at that right there. A GOATS card literally just sold for under 2,000 MT because the market just crashed with the new season. And speaking of the new season, if you want me to buy you that season pass, then like the video right now and let me know down below in the comments all the GOAT cards that you picked up already because it's time to go shopping. I told every single person that this was going to happen, and basically everything that I told you was going to happen has officially happened. And we got the GOATS packs, we got the free GOAT packs, we got locker codes, we got the new season, and there was definitely some people that did not believe me. A lot of you guys did believe me, but some people obviously were like, nah, Carlos, you're lying, you know, it's not gonna happen. And look at us now. You literally can buy a GOATS card for under 10,000 MT. Larry Bird was like, literally, most of these cards were going for, you know, millions of MT. Look at Scottie Pippen. What the heck? Scottie was over $1 million, and now you can literally get him for under 100,000 MT. This is exactly what we expected, and of course, it's finally here. However, though, 2K, you know, for the new 2K, how about we just have the market be like this throughout the whole year? Look at Embiid, 35,000. Like, people can actually pick up the players now, even though 2K26 is around the corner, you know what I mean? So it's time to go shopping. I told everybody to go, you know, sell their players. Hopefully you listen, because Embiid, again, was like over $1 million, and now he's under 35,000 MT. Cards are literally ending, by the way. Like, you can bid snipe some of these cards. Look at this. Steph Curry, 14K. Big O, 12,000. Anthony Davis, basically a buy now, 104,000. Vince Carter's a buy now. Man, Magical Johnson is 257. Shut up. What? That's so cheap compared to, he was going for over 2 million. So he's going for 10% of the price that he was. What? Porzingis for 2.6? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Dang, I wish I would have bid on that Porzingis on the no money spend account, because right now I'm on the no money spend account. On the main account, I still got millions of MT. Michael Jordan is basically a buy now as well. Larry Bird, Big O, Penny, Steph Curry. Those are going to be the cheapest, you know, GOAT cards right now. Look at the market, bro. Finally! Kawhi ended at under 100,000 MT. You know, even Luka Doncic as well. Yeah, a lot of players basically are a buy now. So if there was any GOAT card you wanted to pick up, now is going to be the time to pick it up. Because, of course, with the guaranteed GOAT packs, that's really why the market is like this now. And luckily, they did make everything sellable. Thank goodness. Because there was definitely a small chance that 2K was going to be stingy even until, you know, this point in the year. But luckily, they are sellable. So that's why the market is crashing. But also, don't forget that with the market being down, you want to just buy a GOATS card unless you already have one and just complete this challenge, and you get a free GOATS player right here, bro. Score 50 points with a GOAT player, 100 points assists with a GOAT player, 3 triple threat, you know, GOAT players. Like, you literally just get a free one, and you never know. There could be a Wemby, there could be a Yao Ming. Even though I will say, after opening these packs for the pack opening video that I did, you know, there's definitely some cards that are weighted, you know, to be more common than others. For example, like, you're more likely to pull Steph Curry versus Wembanyama, you know what I mean? So 2K, you gotta like start disclosing the odds of like the actual players, because I wouldn't be surprised if you know, Big O is like 30%, you know, to pull him, and then Wemby is like probably less than 1%. You know what I mean? Because he's still pretty expensive. We're going to take a look at the most expensive GOAT cards, obviously. But for the most part, a lot of them are a buy now, just like I told you guys. And right now is a great time to play some Myteam, you know, get a hold of some GOAT cards to finally try and use. That's what I'm going to be doing on the main account. I'm going to go shopping and buy these players. So the ones that are buy nows are basically most of them. I do want to see, though, who the most... Actually, let's take a look at what the cheapest one is. And then we're going to look at the most expensive one, and we're going to see which are the best ones to buy. And so let's see. I do believe that the cheapest is going to be... Wow. Okay. So about like 7,000. Now, again, you guys saw earlier, one ended at under 2,000 MT. So you can bid snipe these players. Okay, so don't just buy them unless you snipe them. You can also obviously just snipe the players. You can do like GOATS, Wemby, 100K buy now, and then maybe one might pop up. So you can definitely snipe, obviously, but if there was a certain player you wanted to get, you could bid snipe it. You can, you know, snipe it regularly. You just want to make sure that you're big brain. So yeah, the cheapest one now is about, on average, 7,000 MT, which kind of makes sense because, again, the market has officially tanked. But I do want to see some of these bigger players, though, because, you know, Embiid we know is a buy now. Yeah, he's under 20K. Giannis is probably going to be over 100K. Let's see. He's 500K. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so there's definitely some players that are still going to have some value. Obviously, not every card is going to be 100K because, like I mentioned earlier, some cards are weighted to be more common than others. But still, though, Giannis was over 3 million MT, and now you can get him for under 600K. Definitely a W right there. Michael Jordan was looking to be a buy now. Even though, what the heck, somebody just bid 300K. He is not 300K, guys. He has been ending at about 120. So some people are definitely bidding up these cards, but you can definitely find them for a buy now. You just got to make sure that you're patient. You know what I mean? And the market's just gonna keep tanking anyway as more people are opening packs and less people are buying them. They're just gonna keep getting cheaper and cheaper. So even though this is the cheapest they'll probably be, they'll probably most likely still get cheaper. You know, there's definitely gonna be moments in time where, you know, people are gonna open packs and then sell the players. You know what I mean? Ooh, LeBron is still $1 million. I mean, that is LeBron though. I told you guys certain players like Wemby, Yao Ming were still gonna be pricey, and so LeBron is definitely gonna be over $1 million MT. But I wouldn't be surprised if you can find him under 1 million. Again, you just want to bid on the cards when they're expiring at the same time. For example, right here, look at this: 153, 154, 154. 157. So this right here would be a good time to like bid on a LeBron James. You might get him under 1 million. So LeBron is definitely one of the pricier ones. Larry Bird is a buy now. He's super cheap. You know, Anthony Davis, you know, you can find him for a buy now as well. Yeah, I definitely do recommend him, by the way. You know, 6'10" small forward, not too shabby. Big O. I wouldn't pick up a Big O unless you're doing the challenge, but, you know, 3,800. You know, I might be able to bid snipe this one for like 4,500 and then make a little bit of MT. Somebody's doing the same thing. I'm gonna get 5,000. Somebody got me right there. 86. So you can see that you can definitely try to bid snipe some of these. Carmelo Anthony is a buy now as well. There's so many go cards now, like it's flooded. So, you know, you just got to scroll all the way to the right to like actually see them for a buy now. Even though with Melo, you know, he definitely does fluctuate. Some cards are definitely going to get cheaper. Some cards are going to, you know, stay there. Yeah, you see 100K for Melo. You just got to look in the market for players you want to get. 97. Yeah, you see people are starting to put it up for at 90, 89. It just keeps dropping, right? And dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. 85,000. I might have to pick him up on the no money spend account just because he's one of my favorite players, you know, 6'7". Porzingis, though, you guys saw earlier, yeah, 350. You know, if you get lucky, you might get him for like 240. It happens, right? And then the big diesel I do want to see, Shaq just ended at 200. That's not a bad price for somebody that, you know, is 300 pounds. 7'1", 325 to be exact. My goodness. So Shaq, if you wanted to pick him up, I would definitely recommend him. Magic Johnson's also a great point guard under 200K, literally over 2 million before the market crash. Penny, you know, he was already one of the cheaper ones, but now he's like under 10K. How much is T-Mac? T-Mac's about 150. Okay, respectable. You know, if you want to use some T-Mac action 6'8", he's also a really good card. Dirk Nowitzki, I do recommend as well. Under 200K, yeah, you want to pick up a Dirk Nowitzki. 7-footer, that's why I told everybody sell everything. So many people did believe me, though, so that's good. So if you were big brain and sold everything, you can go shopping. But I definitely do recommend that Dirk. I do want to see Luka. I think Luka we saw, yeah, he was about like 100K. You can definitely find him for like a buy now. How much is Jokic, though? Ooh, that's a good price for Jokic, bro. Because he was going for like, wasn't he like 5 million? What the heck? Even if he goes up, I might have to, man, for 260. I might have to pay him up on the no money spend account. Oh man, this is so tempting. I want to see how much he ends at though. 241. That's such a good price. I feel like that might be a bid snipe. But I know people are waiting till the last second. I want to buy it. Yeah, 300. Man, that's crazy. 300K. Yeah, he's gone. This one, 137. I tried to get it at the end right there. You see, you want to try to bid snipe because, you know, a lot of people are going to be doing that as well. As you guys saw, I got outbid, but it's crazy, man. Vince Carter, we know he's a buy now. Kawhi should also be a buy now. Yeah, I mean, again, you got to scroll all the way to the right to, like, actually find them or search it straight up through the auction now. So he's definitely a buy now. How much is Yao Ming, though? Yao Ming, I'm going to say right now, if LeBron was $1 million plus, Yao Ming's going to be 2 million. 1.5. Okay, he'll probably get some more bids. Again, there's definitely still going to be some cards that are going to be pricey like Yao Ming. You know, that's expected. I told you guys that was going to happen. Like Yao Ming and the Wembys were going to be expensive. And then SGA, we already know he was a buy now. 70K, man. That is a 6'6" point guard, by the way. You know, you can definitely find a better point guard like Jokic. But at this point, just play with whatever cards you want. David Robinson is about like 100K. You might have to bid a couple, you know, 120K for him. We'll take a look at Wemby in a second. Tim Duncan is really good as well, bro. 6'11", small forward, under 200K. Yeah, the market is bye-bye. Ooh, I pulled Kevin Durant. That was one of my... Ooh, look at that, 800K for KD. Dang, people really want that 6-cent shooting guard, huh? KD's one of the best, you know, GOAT cards. You can tell. The cheaper the GOAT card, the worse it is. So the more expensive, the better. You know what I mean? So Will Chamberlain, I definitely recommend him as well. Steph Curry, we know, is a buy now. And let's see Wemby. How much is Wemby at the moment? Ooh, 1.8. That's a lot better than 10 million, bro. I'll tell you that much right now. You know, 15 million, that's how much he was going for. And all the MT that I have on the main accounts, we're gonna have to go shopping because I still got millions of MT, and luckily you guys listened to all my advice, because if you did, you can now go shopping. And so let me know what you guys think about the market. I'm gonna go shopping on the main account, so stay tuned for more. In the meantime, check out the new channel, check out the pack opening, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.